bounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give to Taylor. Now Wentz. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Wentz. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Touchdown, Colts! Jonathan Taylor, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm hearing my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 17 yards on the catch and run, it's a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Darius Leonard leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep for the Colts, Nyheim Hines. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Wentz now to throw. Oh, Pascal able to haul that one in. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, Hines. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Badgley able to knock this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better. Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the shotgun to give to Jones. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. It's caught here by Adams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers over the middle, complete. It's Lewis. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Rodgers again now. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football.
And that is a situation where in the defender's mind, you just have to pick a point on the football field and think to yourself, I'm going to sprint full out and meet him at that point. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but he had to play diagnosed perfectly there.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is down to a field goal. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Wentz going to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Wentz's throw here pulled in by Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, so much for bluffing the defensive line into thinking that they were going to be able to get to the quarterback. Instead, they sniffed out the screen pass and made a really nice play for lost yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. This is caught by Hilton. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 65 yards. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to find Alan Lazard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and 1, Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And it's a Packers touchdown. Devontae Adams, 33 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On second down, it's Hines. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Wentz going to give this to Taylor.
Down right around the 25. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 25 on second down. Wentz, middle of the field, he finds Pascal. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
This goes out right to Doyle. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to fourth down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Shotgun now for Wentz. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Rodgers.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Packers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Now it's Rodgers. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. A give to Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 42. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. He hits Adams, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Colts 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Devondre Campbell, the one who fought his way in there to make the play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Well, now they'll try the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
He's got Doyle.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. Now Wentz, gotta have this one. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Doyle. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
On the handoff, Taylor.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal.
To the right side, this is Taylor.
And a short gain down to about the 33. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Wentz. And Pascal's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
This is Hines. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7.
To throw is Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And into the end zone. It's